Welcome to episode 1 of The Medium. Let's pop in here and look at the default settings. Let's see, is this going to let me go to the other screen? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Continue. Adjust the brightness to your desired level. How do I know what my desired level should be? Guess it was around there, huh? Guess we'll go with that, I guess. Show subtitles on. Text size. Default text background. Transparent, none. Speaker name on. Speaker color on. Text bold. That's good. Let's go there. Okay, so when you first load this game, you're presented with the option of choosing to use DirectX 11 or DirectX 12. So here's our controls. I am not using a controller, so this is a keyboard and mouse. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, okay. It's there. So, ease climb, left shift run, sneak. C. Out of body experience, F. Left alt hold breath. R. Transcript. Q back. Okay. Left control insight. Spirit shield. The middle mouse button. Spirit blast based. Alright, not really sure what this game is about, but maybe we can change those later. Gameplay. Vibrations high. Show HUD. Why is that off? Let's put that on. Show tooltips, sure. Interact icon visibility. I'm not sure what that is yet. Camera shake on. Hold. Toggle. Not sure what any of that means. Events auto-completion. Game events auto-completion. Plus check to auto-complete events such as discovering echoes, using bolt cutters, similar. No idea what that means. Alright. Alright. You know what, let's just drop the master volume down here. Let's assume that's... Audio profile, cinematic TV speakers, headset. Let's go headset. Guess we'll leave it at 100 for now. Alright. Let's see what this game's about. I suppose they're waiting for me.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Ever since I was little, I've had this dream. It's the end of summer. A girl is running through the woods. The moon, the scent of pines. And then the gunshot. It always felt so real. The blood on my cheek, the cold sweat running down my skin. I'd managed to convince myself it really happened. This scar of a memory. But part of me I could never fully understand. Well, that wasn't the only part. No wonder people used to think I was strange. If they only knew. That day when the phone rang, it was the hardest day of my life. The day I went home to say goodbye to my father. Dress him up for his last journey. Put him in a suit, fix his tie. Simple. Just the things he did every day. But looking through his stuff wasn't easy. I needed a moment to pull myself together. I was almost ready. I just had to find his special tie clip.
Okay. Okay, so what kind of game is this gonna be here? Wait, is this a detective game? Is that what this is? Kind of blurry. Can't see shit. Alright. October 2nd. Memorial of the Holy Guardian Angels. October 3rd, funeral at 10 a.m., I suppose. October 4th, ultrasound. October 7th, Our Lady of the Rosary. October 9th, biopsy. October 10th, send package to Marianne. October 14th, neurologist visit. October 16th, funeral at 12:30. October 18th, ultrasound. October 22nd, neurosurgeon visit. October 23rd, funeral at 9. Funeral at 11. October 27th, pick up Marianne from a train station. November 1st, All Saints Day. November 2nd, All Souls Day. November 5th, surgery. So I suppose this is her father's book. He's a mortician, I guess. Some kind of brain surgery. He had an ultrasound, a biopsy, a neurologist, another ultrasound, another neurosurgeon, and then the surgery on the 5th, and I guess he didn't make it. Oh, what is this? That's me hitting escape, and yeah, so escape doesn't get out of this. Alright, neither does either mouse click get out of it. Any mouse click, and escape doesn't get out of it. Alright. Enter. So what gets out of this menu? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? R. So if you don't remember the R red. Okay. Alright. This reminds me of an old game, old Sherlock Holmes games. Same type of movement, same kind of same type of camera angle. This also reminds me of the same camera type of Resident Evil, like the original version, the really shitty version. So the camera's just not going to move with you, huh? What could possibly be blocking me here? Why can't you go through the end table and the couch? Like, it's impossible for her to go in front of this couch. Wow. It's kind of crazy. Alright. I hope the camera changes, because this sucks.
Shit.
I stepped on the cat.
Nice to see you too.
Stepped on the kitty cat.
Jack's room. It's like he never... Damn it.
I guess Jack's the daddy.
Jack was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful. Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now? I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special.
Of course. Of course you're special.
Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit. Come on, Jack. Where'd you put it? Okay. Let's do this the other way.
Press and hold control to activate insight. Jack's a tie clip. Say goodbye to Jack. Get to the funeral home. Funeral home key. The last goodbye funeral home. There was a mobile game called The Room. A series of games. I think it was called The Room. This reminds me of it. That was a great series of games. I wonder whatever happened to that company. I think they went off and tried to do some kind of virtual reality shit, and that was the last time I heard of them. Get to the funeral home.
Okay, I think that's it. Jack's waiting downstairs. Time to say goodbye. We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Besides, if it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
Hours, huh? So it feels like I missed stuff. Why can't I go back? Can you not interact with the door? So once you go past a point, you're done? Oh, God. Not this type of game. guess we'll reload. So this is going to be the type of game where you miss stuff and you can't go back because you're locked out of the areas.
Shit. Yeah. Nice to see you too.
So before we go and get his fucking tie, we'll go over here and see if we can go that way or not.
Looks nourishing.
Lacosi. Cat food. Combine. Rotate. Combine. Okay.
Here you go. What's your face? Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Huh. So... No, damn it. So, not only can you... Looks like you can lock yourself out of areas. You can lock yourself out of conversation points. Because... that means if you do that, you don't get to see what the cat conversation point she had.
Shit. Yeah. Nice to see you too. Jack's room. It's like he never... Damn it. Jack was a humble, religious man. He ran a funeral home, and I'd help out whenever I could. It felt good to be useful. I used to think I'd never fit in. But Jack, he didn't mind my weirdness. He kept telling me I was special. Keep hissing at me. Who do you think's gonna feed you now?
Alright.
Jack was part of the Solidarity movement. He spent a few months in an internment camp, but even that couldn't dampen his spirit.
Alright, so we're not going to get that yet. We're going to get away from this.
Weird to be back in my old room. So many memories.
Butterflies, huh?
Yeah. I used to have a thing for them. Don't know why, really. I guess they just used to make me happy. Jack knew it well. That's why there's so many of them here. Kids from the orphanage. Not all of them had my luck. That's why I kept coming back. To play. To take care of them. To listen. That was the least I could do.
So she's an orphan and Jack adopted her?
I used to get a lot of these. To me, they were like trophies. Badges of honor for doing the right thing. Jack wasn't too amused, but he did his best to cover for me. I kind of feel bad for making him go through all that.
Primary school number 7. Can't take out the blurriness there. No idea what that is. Dear Mr. Orkin, we must request you to attend the next parent-teacher meeting, as we would like to discuss with you the situation that took place last Thursday. To recap, Marianne gave one of the students a message from his recently deceased grandmother. We understand it was Marianne's way of consoling her fellow student, but we're sure you realize that this behavior is inappropriate to say the least. Given that this is not the first behavioral problem we've informed you about, we believe it's high time for us to meet and talk about Marianne's future. Sincerely, Zofia Canna, Principal, Primary School number 7. Let's drop that down.
My oldest family heirloom. As a kid, I'd show this to people just to freak them out. I'd usually say something like, "Pretty sick, huh?" I was such a dork.
Marianne, age 3, sex female, 2nd degree thermal burns covering 45% of total body surface area, trunk and upper limbs area. Suspected inhalation injury. Care management and stabilization, early wound coverage, respiratory support initiated, fluid resuscitation initiated, pain control initiated, patient placed on high flow oxygen until carbon monoxide poisoning is ruled out. ICU admission card, huh?
Looks nourishing.
So we got an achievement for feeding the cat here.
Here you go. What's your face? Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Good morning, Krakow. Symbolic funeral of the Sierza mine. The Sierza mine. Oh. Symbolic funeral of the Sierza mine. Miners from the Sierza mine came to work today, as usual, but instead of flashlights and pickaxes, they carried a black casket adorned with candles, a symbol of their company's demise. This is not the death of our mine, say members of the Sierza Mine Rescue Committee. We will not let our jobs be burned. This casket is meant for the Vistula Coal Company, they add. The miners have also announced that they will come to work tomorrow. They refuse to accept that the Sierza mine was liquidated. Meanwhile, their colleagues continue to protest outside the company headquarters in Taik Taiki, building a symbolic wall in the entrance. Each day they add another layer of bricks. There are only 5 left until the wall reaches the ceiling. There are only 5 days left? 5 bricks left? 5 layers left? Probably 5 layers. There are only 5 left. 5 layers of bricks left. NATO's new mission, projecting stability in a post-Cold War world. Earlier today, U.S. President Bill Clinton... Really? This is way back in Bill Clinton's time? I wonder if it was developed at that point in time, or if it's just basing it in that period of time. Earlier today, U.S. President Bill Clinton delivered a major foreign policy address to commemorate the fall of the Berlin Wall. The president commended the progress that was made in the last decade towards strengthening democracy in Central and Eastern Europe, while also outlining the challenges that lie ahead. The U.S. leader also emphasized the fact that his country's leadership and involvement have been critical to Europe's peaceful transformation. President Clinton's vision of an undivided, democratic, and peaceful Europe has now been furthered by another key achievement, the induction of Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic into the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. By doing so, the NATO leaders are hoping to strengthen these young democracies, ensuring their further contribution to the security and stability of Europe, when in fact all he did was to stabilize everything over there. And now we have Ukraine. And that huge money sink. Anyway, moving on. New best player. After yesterday's summary, Nicholas Belly is the best soccer player in the second sports league. I wonder if this is based in Britain. New discovery. The holy hand grenade of Antioch was found in a cave of Tomandashan. Tragedy on the rails. An 18-year-old student died during a driving test. Road difficulties. The reconstruction of the Iglo Mosque Street has started because nobody wants to go there. Note, hypertension kills silently like ninja. Symptoms must not be. Alright. Good morning, Krakow. Friday. Krakow. So, is Krakow in Poland? I think it is in Poland. Okay. So we're in Poland. I guess. The kitchen. Kitty's chowing down still. That's the longest a cat's ever stayed by its bowl.
I can't believe it's all still here. Oh, Jack.
How to develop photos. No light. Water. Time. Illuminate photo for 5 seconds. Dip in multigrade for 3 seconds. Dip in stop for 3 seconds. Dip in filler for 3 seconds.
I guess I forgot about this one. I can do it now. Ah, that's too quick. It needs longer exposure. Missed my window. Now it's overexposed.
So I wonder if this is like a unlimited supply until you don't fuck up. Well, I left it in there far longer than it's supposed to. I mean, far longer. I guess the timing here doesn't matter.
Was the last photo I took of you, Jack? Shit.
Alright. Got photos. Got Jack's photos. Oh, we got items and memos here. Oh, so you only get one shot at that? Okay. So that's the only photo, I guess. Oh, the cat's gone. Alright. Alright. What are you doing? $1984.
Interesting.
George Orwell. Can't read this one, huh? Okay. So we're supposed to be getting the tie.
The tie clip. Pull yourself together, Marianne.
Alright. So yeah, I would have missed all of this stuff had I just did exactly that.
Come on, Jack. Where'd you put it? Okay. Let's do this the other way. There you are.
And I suppose that's the Polish flag. Red and white.
Okay, I think that's it. Jack's waiting downstairs. Time to say goodbye. We lived upstairs from Jack's funeral home. It wasn't as weird as it sounds. Besides, if it wasn't for that, I may never have learned to use my powers.
See, there is no reason whatsoever why this door should have closed. Unless some ghost came in here behind it and closed it. Now see that? All we did was go off the screen a little bit, and it swung closed. Stupid that games do that. noise. Yeah, this is like Resident Evil as far as the camera angles. It's like 1,000 times better graphics, but this just feels exactly like Resident Evil. That was 2D. I hope the whole game isn't like this, because this is kind of annoying.
Jack taught me to accept my condition. Of all my foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse.
Last goodbye funeral home. Last goodbye funeral home.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Get out. What is that first word? Get out. Needs? Needs to get out? I don't get it. Why is there graffiti in here to begin with? So we got an achievement for inspecting items. But I think this entire game is going to be about inspecting items, so how's that an achievement? I have no idea. What is that? Oh, that's too good. You see the umbrella? Someone passed by that door with an umbrella.
Jack's in the prep room.
Jack's in the prep room. I wonder if this door is going to close behind us automatically too. Watch, let's see. Well. That's prep room. Alright. Prep room, personnel only. Okay, let's leave him right there. The Tree of Life. What's it called? Yggdrasil? I think that's what it's called. Yggdrasil? Record of funeral. Name of deceased. Adam Nowak. Family contact 322029999. General information: male, date of birth 2/5/1976. Birthplace: Krakow. Name of mother: Hannah. Name of father: Stanislaw. Occupation: university student. Married. Date of death: 9/10/1999. Alright. Cause of death: car accident. Additional services: embalming, dressing a body, flowers. Jack. Mr. Nowak brought funeral payment. Confirmation today. It's in the cabinet. Also, Robert took Friday off, so we'll need to find someone else for the funeral. Marianne. Really?
Here it is.
Prep room key. Well, I guess I should have tried to get in the prep room before I got that, huh? So now I'm gonna miss the conversation point with that, huh? So where does it save it at? So it saved it way back here. This is why I hate autosave games. Because then you miss shit. So we missed whatever she was going to say when we tried to get into the prep room.
Jack taught me to accept my condition. Of all my foster parents, he was the only one who saw it as a gift and not a curse. Yeah, who doesn't?
Let's see if that happens again. Yeah, you can see one. Okay.
Jack's in the prep room. Huh, weird. I don't remember locking it. The key should be in the office.
So that's what we missed. So if I use that ability, so when do you know to use that ability? I guess she's just always going to tell you when to use it. It's going to be stupid. Alright, well, we know where the key is at, so let's not mess with that yet. This also reminds me of another game. It's more of like an erotica game. It was on Steam for a while. I don't know if they still sell it. Lust Lust from Beyond, I think it was called. It says very similar feel to it.
Here it is.
Yeah, I think it was called Lust from Beyond. It's got the same picture in his room as he has right here.
Not sure if I'm ready for this. Hey, Jack.
Well, mouse button doesn't work. No, QRS, none of that works. Okay. That worked. W, somehow.
I got your special clip. No. Where's your tie?
Okay, so we need his tie. There's tie. Combined with the clip. Jack's tie with a clip.
Snazzy. You wouldn't have it any other way. I didn't expect this to be easy. I guess I didn't know what to expect. When things get personal, it just burns you from the inside out. There. I guess you're ready. But am I? Oh, can't you people read? The sign says closed.
Alright, Done preparing Jack. Check upstairs. Oh, that's a sinister shadow up there, huh? Maybe she didn't see it.
What the hell? Guess you felt it too, huh?
So I can't inspect the tree again. Or look at the papers. And we know that the chairs weren't like that before, so something funky's going on there.
And then it happened, as it did so many times before. Just when I thought my day couldn't get any worse.
Oh, where is that darn notebook? I'm gonna be late. I need to find that. Marianne? Marianne, are you crying, my child?
It's fine, Jack.
Now, you didn't happen to see my notebook, did you, darling? My memory's a bit fuzzy. So much for aging gracefully, eh? Where is that thing?
Listen, Jack. You should probably get some rest. Forget the notebook.
Oh, no. I've got so much work, my dear.
It's okay,
No,
Jack.
I can't just... What?
Let it go. It's not important.
You are crying. What's wrong, dear? Oh, why is it so cold in here? Where is that damn notebook?
It's okay, Jack. It's okay.
My sweet little Marianne. What would I ever do without you?
Jack. Don't worry about it. It's time to get some rest.
Oh, Marianne.
Yeah?
No. I'm worried about the surgery. When I'm at the hospital, are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, Jack. It's gonna be fine.
You know, I promised myself once I would never let anything happen to you. Not while I'm around.
I'll be fine. I promise.
No risky stuff then. Huh? All right?
All right, Jack. Now, get some rest.
I need... Oh, yes. Be good, Marianne. I love you, my child. I've loved you since the moment you walked into my life. Remember that. Always.
Most people would give anything to have that opportunity. To say all the things that were left unsaid. But it didn't make things any easier. I could help 1,000 souls cross over, but when it came to Jack, it still hurt like hell. I love you too, Daddy. I used to think everyone saw the world the way I did. Divided. Torn between two realities. But no. I was the only one. Or so I thought. We're closed. There's another funeral home across town. I can give you the number.
Marianne.
Who is this?
You don't know me, Marianne, but I know you.
Look, if this is a joke...
You need to listen to me, Marianne.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
I know what you are.
What? Who is this?
My name is Thomas. I need your help.
Listen, if that's all you've got,
No, there's more. I can give you the answers you've been looking for your whole life. But I need you to trust me.
Trust you? I don't even know you.
It all starts with a dead girl.
What did you say?
The Neva Resort. Find me there. Please. The light, it's almost gone. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. You're the only one who can stop it. You're my only chance.
Hello? Hello? Shit. And off I went, on nothing but a hunch. A call from a complete stranger. But I'd learned to trust my instincts, and there was something about this guy, his voice. Felt like I should know him. Either way, he sure seemed to know me. The Neva Workers Resort. Right off the bat, I could feel there was something off about that place.
Alright, and just auto-saved. We're gonna end this episode here. Pick up next episode with exploring the Neva Resort, I guess. Alright, later guys.